What is going on, guys and girls? My name is James ThnxCya and welcome back today to Minecraft. How are you doing, everyone? Welcome back. So I know what you may be thinking. You're thinking, James, 2 Minecraft videos in 2 days. What on earth is going on? Oh my goodness, do you know when something is just right and you get like really good timing? Just so happens that yesterday we did a video, which isn't really a snapshot update. It was kind of us just jumping into the latest version that we had available of the snapshots to go and check out what the Aquatic update has been all about. So we went and did that, and it was awesome. People seem to really like it. Just so happens today, I was checking Twitter, and boom, a brand new version of the latest snapshot, which is this one, which is 18W10A, just came out, and it contains some new features that we didn't get to see yesterday, and also a few new features that I was wondering whether we would see them anytime soon. Well, I had to wait a day, and then boom, we can go and check these out. So once again, we are going to be heading out into this big blue thing, and we're going to be taking a look at some few things. So the first thing I want to check is, apparently they have added new fish. So they're a tropical fish that they swim in like little shoals, which sounds amazing. Like, I really like the salmon and the cod and the pufferfish from last video. So new fish, always good. Apparently they've also added in the coral, which was something that... Coral! Sorry, I've got to do it. If anyone doesn't watch The Walking Dead, you're just going to think I'm a madman. But hey, so yeah, they've added the coral in as well, which we're going to go and take a look at. And also, in the underground, underwater ruins, apparently they've added special chests with maps, which is kind of like treasure maps for buried treasure. Doesn't that sound amazing? There's also a couple of other things. We'll take a look at them a little bit later on. So, I think we should just jump in, shouldn't we? Let's go time set day. Let's make it nice and bright so it doesn't go dark in the middle of the ocean. And check this out. So one thing that I want to try out... Hello, Mr. Cod! Yes, you majestic beast. So, yeah, this is the kind of thing that we were kind of getting our heads around last time, which is the ocean now is divided into different biomes, and these biomes have different temperatures. Now, depending on what the temperature is and depending on what the biome is, it kind of has different fish spawning in it, and it kind of looks a bit different, etc., etc. Something that we didn't actually see last episode was there's actually different types of these underwater wrecks, underwater like ruins, depending on what biome it is. So they're made out of different materials and stuff. So as you can see, this is a fairly cold... Hey, I think these are the first load of tropical fish. Look at those. So we're going to try this out. We're going to go and try and go to a few different biomes and see what we can find along the way. So this, I think it's a fairly cold biome. So I think it's like there's ice on the water. So obviously this is quite a cold one. You've got these big shoals of cod just chilling. And these, oh, yeah, look at this. Can you see the color difference when we move? So I haven't got any potions on right now. This is another change within this update, is that depending on the temperature of the water, the visibility changes when you move into different biomes. So one, it's quite a good way of telling which biome you're in. And two, I don't know, I guess the colder water, the harder it is to see. Or something like that. I have no idea, to be honest with you. I've just jumped in. So yeah, this is the first one. Look at these little fishes. Oh, they're so cool, man. All right, okay. So let's move into a different area. So we've got some cod here. Wow. There's so much stuff, like spawning. Oh! Hey, okay, so this is another example of the tropical fish. So we got some yellow ones, and we've got some like black and white spotty ones. Don't know the names of all of these. I think they're just classed technically right now as tropical fish. Obviously, this is a snapshot update, so things will change, and maybe we'll have like individual fish, but yeah, look at this. It's a tropical fish bucket, so you can catch these guys. Out of interest, actually. Out of interest. If we get ourselves a water bucket, if we catch one of the black and white ones... Whoop! Ah, it's still orange in the bucket. Okay, so I think they maybe need to change that. I'm sure they will. But these are like little clownfish, like little Nemos. So, oh yeah. And this is another thing that we didn't see last episode, is that sometimes when you have these big ravines, the bottom of them look like this. And as you can see, these blocks, I think it's the magma, they produce loads and loads of bubbles. Look how crazy that is. So technically what you could do is if you wanted to like build yourself a massive fish tank, you could put some of these magma blocks at the bottom of your fish tank, I think, and it should produce loads of bubbles. Isn't that cool? Because obviously the magma is hot, so it's like reacting with the water and like the bubbles are coming off it. That's pretty mad, isn't it? I didn't actually realize there were so many bubbles here. Wow, okay. I mean, I like it. I think it looks pretty awesome. Oh, yeah, and as well as that, apparently you can also now swim underwater quickly. Oh, God, what have I done? Oh! There's actually loads of different types of fish. Hey. Oh. Okay, so more tropical fish. More tropical fish. We haven't found a coral reef yet. We're going to try and look for one of those, but... Come on. Be a map, be a map, be a map. No! Oh, I got a gold helmet, though. Hey, pretty nifty. I'll put you on. Whoa! The more I go, just more different types of tropical fish I keep seeing. So these are kind of like your little clownfish. So these are your little Nemos. So technically we have found Nemo. So, you know, that's good. But yeah, look at these. They kind of look like little piranhas. But have you noticed that this one has like more purple on him? And this one has like more yellow? I wonder why. I really like the tropical fish. I think they look lovely. Ooh. Wow. I like them. I think they look really cool. I mean, the way that they spawn right now, as you can see, it's a little bit messy. So there's just like random sea creatures everywhere, but I'm sure they'll tighten that up a little bit. But yeah, pretty much whenever I take like, oh, there's even more, look. Little red and grey ones. Huh. Okay, so I've just found another area with some buried treasure. This one is spawned slightly overground, which can actually happen. I actually quite like that. I think that's cool, especially on these little islands. And I found this chest. This one actually has an emerald in and a few bits and pieces. So I'm guessing they're still trying to like tweak the loot to try and make it, you know, as good as possible. This one, however, I found another chest in here, I think. Yeah, this one has nothing too special. This one doesn't have anything at all. So what I have seen is in the creative inventory, there is coral plants, but I'm not 100% sure if they're actually spawning in the ocean just yet. So what we'll do is we'll keep looking, and if we can't find the actual natural coral spawning, because it may not actually even be spawning just yet, we'll spawn some in ourselves, and we'll see what it looks like. They actually look really nice. So we'll come to that in just a second. I do want to see if I can find one of these treasure maps, because I haven't found one yet. I'm wondering if they actually exist. So, yeah, bear with. We'll see what we can do. Ooh, wow. Check this one out. So this is the biggest underwater ruin that I've actually seen so far. It's actually like a proper little house. It looks great. Look at this thing. Okay. Yeah, this is the biggest one I've seen. So... actually looks like a proper house. Oh, it's got carpet inside. No way. So it's got some of those, you know, those fancy carpets. Okay. Oh, there's a chest. Ah, yes. Buried treasure map. Okay. I've looked for ages to try and find one of these. So I think, from what I can tell, the way that they've changed the system slightly since yesterday's video is if you find one of the small little areas, you see like these things, they actually now bury the treasure about 2 deep inside. There you go. Boom. So there's the treasure inside this one, but it's actually now buried. However, if we take a look at the map... ah! Oh my goodness me, that's so cool. So, I mean, we now sort of... we can locate this. So, for example, if we do this... so it's saying that it's pretty much like here, isn't it? X marks the spot. Okay. Now, apparently, like, the super rare... so I think these ones are quite rare. So from what I can tell, these treasure maps are only spawning in the bigger underwater ruins. And I'm not sure if the... like... if the... oh, there's the chest. There it is. Oh, what? Are you serious? Whoa. I promise I did not put this here. This is actual vanilla Minecraft. What? That's mad. Are you kidding me? So, yeah, from what I can tell here, these treasure chests are much rarer to find because the buried treasure maps are much harder to find. In fact, I've been probably around about 20 or so underwater ruins, and that's the first treasure map that I've found. And it actually does lead you to treasure, which I think, I'm not sure if this is just temporary, it might be. But apparently there's going to be some unique items inside those buried treasure chests. Aren't in the game just yet, but that's mad. Oh my goodness me. Are you kidding me? I can't believe we found a treasure. Oh, there's another there's another map here. Oh, so maybe they aren't in just the small ones. Maybe they are in the big ones. Maybe they're in the small ones as well. Wait, is this the same map? Oh, it's the same map. Okay, so obviously there's only one buried treasure in this area, and we actually found it, but... Oh, geez, that's really cool. I love the treasure maps. I think they're amazing. It's exactly what I was saying yesterday. I was saying there has to be a reason for people to go and hunt these. That's an amazing reason. Wow. So, awesome treasure maps aside, I've been to lots of different biomes, and I haven't myself found any naturally spawning coral. So I think this might be in a future update, probably. I think they've just added the plants in today. But I thought I'd show you what it looks like, and I really, really like these. I mean, obviously, like, with the Minecraft modding community, sort of coral and stuff in some ocean mods has been around for a long time. But it's amazing to see in normal vanilla Minecraft, and as well, it's also really nice and colorful. So I think currently there's only these 5 different colors. And from what I can tell, let's actually grab ourselves a pickaxe. Let's go game mode survival. So if we break these guys, they drop normal coral. Okay, and they float away. So technically what you could do is you could replant this, couldn't you? Interesting. If we leave... Okay, it doesn't change, but if we put it down here... Okay, we can't place it on the ground. So I think... How do you make coral blocks? I wonder. Maybe it's a... Hang on, let's go... Okay, so there isn't, like, currently a recipe to make the blocks, I don't think. I could be wrong. I'm playing this, like, literally as soon as it came out. But one thing which I did notice, which was quite cool, and this is something that we noticed last time, is that coral... When you actually place it down outside the water, it goes grey. Okay, but if it's touching a water source, hang on, if we get ourselves maybe a water, this is what I want to see. How does that actually work? So if we put some water there, okay, but if it's next to it, it keeps the colour. Okay, so you could technically build these cool aquariums. Does it work if it's on top? No. So it has to be touching a water source in order to actually stay alive. What if we did running water? Well, that was a bit rubbish, wasn't it? Okay, there we go. And we put coral inside it? Yeah. Aha. So if it's touching the water, then it doesn't die. But if you pile it one on each, like on top, so if it's one block away from the water, it dies. That's cool. I like the colours of them. I think the coral is really clever. I really want to see what they're going to do with the underwater reefs. I think those are going to look amazing. But as of when they're coming out, I have no idea. So my main goal of finding hidden treasure actually worked, and the treasure was mad. I was expecting like a load of coal, but we managed to get some treasure maps. Just one more, well, a couple more features that are in this snapshot that we might as well mention. So the new mob, the Phantom, which I'm not too familiar with it. Obviously, this one won the Minecon event. This one just had an updated texture. Wow. Whoa. So this looks different, doesn't it? This looks different from when we first saw it. I think it was black before. I'm not very familiar with the new mob. Apologies for that. I forgot to spawn one in yesterday. If this looks different to you guys, then they've changed it. It looks a bit different to me. I don't remember the green eyes. Oh, it looks really cool, though. I don't know if this is going to annoy people. Maybe people like the original one more, but... Oh, I think the wings are a bit glitchy. Look at that. The water goes see-through. Huh. That's really strange. But yeah, this is the new Phantom mob, and they also made some changes here to the banners. So it's actually a really nifty little feature. So obviously if we have a treasure map, we can see, well, a normal map, we can see this here, and this is where we currently are. However, if we take the treasure map and, well, not the treasure map, the normal map, and we right-click on a banner, shift right-click on a banner, look at that. It actually spawns the location on the map. So this is going to be really good for adventure map makers. Obviously, there aren't too many of them around these days, which is really sad. But this would be an amazing way to kind of have like maps within the adventure maps and stuff. So we can actually add more. Look at that. So you can add little beacons to the map. Now, as well as that, if you name your banner, you can also have the name above it, which is also really nifty. And obviously, whatever color it is, it will show up on the map like that. I just thought I'd show you guys that. It's a new feature of this update. It's pretty cool. I like it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is probably going to be about it for today's video here today. We have covered the new changes to... Oh, I'll show you this in a second. We've covered the new changes to the ocean biomes in terms of the visibility changing with the water. We actually found ourselves some cool new underwater ruins, which may or may not have been there previously, but we did find the treasure map feature, and we also found hidden buried treasure. We've taken a look at the new tropical fish, which we're going to take a look at in just a second. There's so many of them. Dun dun dun! Oh my goodness, they're so pretty. Look how many different types there are. Isn't that mad? Wow. We've also taken a look at the tropical fish. We've seen the coral. We've seen the new phantom texture. And we've also seen the new banner map thing. So yeah, pretty cool. If you guys want to continue seeing these Minecraft Snapshot updates, then please do let me know. Please poke me in that like button. And yeah, show me that you want to see them. And I will see you next time. So thank you very much for watching. It has been such a pleasure. As always, thanks. Ranty up.